We will get to the games a little bit later, but we have all-star starting voting results here in Studio J, hand-delivered.
She's back.
Nicole Talbert, Managing Director, Ernst & Young here in Atlanta, tabulated the votes on behalf of the NBA. No one has seen these results. Nicole, thank you.
Good to see you again.
We appreciate it.
Thank you, thank you.
Here it is.
No problem.
Live, the exclusive announcement on TNT.
You like the Deal or No Deal girl.
Serious stuff.
You got that thing.
Let me look at that.
Deal or No Deal.
You want to hold it?
Yeah, I ain't
Don't
gonna
ruin it.
I'm not going to open it.
I'll do the introductions. This is Shaquille the Diesel O'Neal. To my left, Kenny the Jet Smith, Charles, the round mound of rebound, Barkley.
Yeah.
And I'm filling in for Ernie. I just want to say this quickly. Johnson family, we love you. Ernie, we miss you. We can't wait to have you back. It is time for the All-Star starters.
Oh,
It's a big night, Chuck.
It's one of the greatest accomplishments a basketball player can have. I was blessed to do it a few times. It's going to be great.
How many times were you All-Star?
11.
That's it?
50% fan vote, 25% player vote, 25% media panel.
How many times were you an All-Star?
It's 15, 16, something like that.
Well, you are big.
Okay, we start off with the
Gonna start with
Western
the West?
front court. Here we go.
Whoa. Yeah,
Tradition.
wait.
You don't read that. Ernie passes them out.
Yeah, you don't get to read it, brother.
I literally watched last year. He did not pass.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. Yes,
That's
he did.
next week with the reserves.
Oh, so
No, we want to name the starters. We
We're not going to have
I'm not going to get
come
bullied
in.
here.
All
All
right,
right,
wait,
here you go,
whoa,
Kenny,
whoa, whoa,
because you're wearing.
Pass them out. We'll
All
pass
right,
them out.
I just got
How
bullied.
many envelopes you got?
4.
Okay, so, yeah,
I'll do
so
the
we
last.
each, yeah, you
Okay.
want last.
No, hold on, Kenny. You have to read the first one. There's an order.
No,
here.
I'm giving Chuck the first two.
No, man.
No.
Get your own envelope.
No. Oh my
Okay, my
goodness.
bad, my bad.
Chuck, there's a.
Order the captain. The captain.
Read the cap.
Okay, ready?
Yes. Oh my goodness. What did I do?
Yes.
That camera right there.
Yes.
The captain. He's 96 years old. He's going to become the all-time leading scorer soon. LeBron James.
Wow. LeBron James, his 19th All-Star game, 19 as a starter. It is a new record for the amount of All-Star games played in. A 3-time All-Star MVP. It's his 6th time as a captain. He is 6-0 as a captain, averaging just under 30 points, 8.5 rebounds, and 7 assists. He passes Kobe with 19 All-Star selections and Kareem with 19 All-Star appearances. LeBron James.
Yes.
What a career, Kenny.
Go ahead, Kenneth.
Yeah, unbelievable career. The most astounding part is longevity. And not longevity in terms of the length of time that he's playing at that level.
Quality of play.
You could say that, the debate about who's had a better 10-year run or championships, but no one has played as great as he is playing at this age.
At this age, it's insane.
There's no one in the world has ever done that. He is the freak of freaks. He is the
He's the king.
model, and this is what he doesn't get credit for. He's the model citizen outside of basketball. If you want to figure out how to handle yourself outside of basketball, you watch what he's done over 20 years. There's never been a negative thing about his family, his personal life, other than he made a decision on TV that people didn't agree with. That's it. The guy off the court is the model person.
Yeah, I've said this. 2 things I want to say. Can we give a shout out to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
Sure.
Like, to have this record, he didn't shoot threes. LeBron shoots threes. To be that, I just think that when we don't appreciate how great he was. I mean, obviously LeBron is gonna break the record at some point, but this should be a reflection on how great Kareem was.
True.
What he accomplished. You talk about championships in the NBA, you talk about all championships in college and things like that. So shout out to the great Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. But I want to piggyback on something that Kenneth said. I think LeBron James is the greatest basketball story ever, maybe in sports, to be honest with you, because he's the only guy, because as great as Kobe Bryant was and Kevin Garnett, Tracy McGrady, Dwight Howard, those guys, they all kind of struggled in the beginning.
Yes. He has 19 All-Star games.
No.
He only missed one his rookie year.
But I'm saying he played good his rookie year.
Absolutely.
And to be the guy from day one with all the pressure and expectations, and I've said this publicly, so to never get in trouble in today's society where everybody's out to get you at his level, it's the greatest sports story of all time. So congratulations to him when he breaks the record.
Model citizen. I can remember first watching him in high school. I arrived in Cleveland, one of my fraternity brothers, so you got to watch his kid play. And of course, I knew he was going to be in the league, but you know, the way he has played, his longevity, you know, how he's done it.
Yeah.
Liked by everyone, loved by everyone, and he will pass the record at some point. And I must have to say, I'm professionally jealous. I would like to be at this point. You know, I've always said.
Jealous of what?
I've always said if I would have passed Wilt Chamberlain in points, I would have arrogantly said I'm the most dominant big man ever. So I would like to be at this point right now to where I'm the leading scorer in the league history.
You're not Ben Kareem, Bill Russell.
But I passed you up.
Will,
But I passed you up.
All right, let's get. We need to announce the rest.
Big Country.
Chuck, do you have the other two names?
I got one.
Okay, I need one of you to read.
I'll read it.
Pause, and then the other one reads.
Okay.
So
back to back.
Kenny, you go first.
The first person. Wow, this is a surprise, ladies and gentlemen. It's not a surprise, however. Zion Williamson.
Wow.
New Orleans Pelicans. We got a wow.
I did. Chuck, and then who do you have?
Nikola Jokic, the two-time defending NBA champion, the Joker.
What?
All right, let's do the surprise first.
Defending MVP champion.
It is a second-time All-Star for Zion Williamson. This will be his first as a starter. He's averaging 26.7 rebounds and a career-high 4.6 assists. The Pelicans right now, fourth in the West. He has missed 12 straight games, but when he has played, Zion has looked special. Zion, a starter for the West, and of course, back-to-back MVP Nikola Jokic, four-time All-Star. This is fifth-time All-Star, third straight start, averaging 25-11 and a career-high 9.9 assists. His 15 triple-doubles leads the NBA, and the Denver Nuggets at 34-15 are the #1 seed in the Western Conference. But the story there for me, Zion Williamson named the starter. Surprised.
Yeah. Only because of the injuries. You know, the numbers that you read are all-star starter numbers. However, you know, if he played in these last 12 games, I don't think you would have wowed or we would have wowed at him being named the starter.
Well, I have a problem with it.
That's it. That's the only problem.
He missed too many games.
That's it. That's what.
Yeah, I mean,
how many games has he missed?
Last 12 straight.
No, but he's missed some before then too.
Yeah.
How many games has he missed, Mike? I mean, I was in this position a couple of times where I missed games, and I was still named the All-Star, so I'm not going to be a
Do you want to do the guards?
hypocrite. Yeah, I'm going to do the guards. Yeah, I started, so congratulations, Zion.
Yeah, congratulations to him, but how many games has he missed? Yeah, just answer the question. Yeah.
Back to back.
So, yeah, you go back to back.
All right. My favorite player in the world, Stephen Curry.
Congratulations.
And my second favorite player in the world, Luka Doncic.
That is your Western Conference backcourt. Steph, his 9th All-Star, his 9th as a starter. He was the MVP of last year's All-Star game. Remember, he had 50 points and 16 three-pointers. This year, averaging 29, 6, and 6, 18 30-point games. The Warriors right now 8th in the West. But Curry, now a 9-time All-Star. And Luka Doncic, his 4th All-Star. He is just 23 years old. He is now a 3-time starter. He leads the NBA with a career-high 33.8 points per game. He leads the NBA in 20-point games, 30-point games, 40-point games, and 50-point games.
Damn.
He had that 60, 21, and 10 game against the Knicks, and he is second in triple-doubles. Curry and Luka, your two favorite players.
You definitely can't be mad at this pick. Two of the greatest players in our game today, dynamic players, great one-on-one players. You know, All-Star game is we celebrate the greatest players in the league, but it's also a show. People pay a lot of money for us to put on the show. So those two guys in the backcourt shooting from way behind the arc will definitely be a great show.
And I have no doubt that Shea and John Morant will get named as players on this team as well. But it was a competition for those backcourt spots.
I don't think it was a competition.
Yeah, not for starters.
These two.
Not for starters.
Not for starters.
If you want to see a show, those two put on a show.
But those two, well-deserved. Those are no.
So you take the front court, we'll take the back court this time.
You want me to do the front court?
You do the front court, and then
Okay.
we'll do the back court.
There is a lot of drama in the Eastern Conference front court. It is 4 players for 3 starting spots.
Yes.
We are going to start with the captain. It is his third time as a captain. Giannis Antetokounmpo of the Milwaukee Bucks is your Eastern Conference captain. Now the other two.
Are we not stopping?
We're not going to stop.
Okay.
Make sure he can read.
Jason Tatum of the Boston Celtics.
Okay.
And Kevin Durant of the Brooklyn Nets.
Wow. All right. First up, Giannis Antetokounmpo, 7th-time All-Star. He is now a captain for the 3rd time. He was the All-Star MVP in 2021. He is 4th in the NBA in points right now with 31. He is 2nd in rebounds. He has 8 40-point games, and he also hit a career-high 55 earlier this year against the Wizards. Jason Tatum, 4 straight All-Star games. He's been filling in as KD as a starter the last 2. Now he is a starter on his own accord. A career high in points, a career high in rebounds, a career high in assists, and Boston with the best record in the NBA. And unlike a lot of players, he's played 46 games this year. No rest for him. And Kevin Durant, 13-time All-Star. Didn't play in the last 2 with injury, but he was a captain for both. 2-time All-Star Game MVP, averaging nearly 30 points per game. He's also had 20 games with 2 or more blocks, 39 games for Kevin Durant, and it looks like we're nearing him returning. The big person we're missing here, Joel Embiid of the Philadelphia 76ers.
Well, it was just unfortunate. I mean, all 4 of those guys deserve to be starters, but you only have 3 positions.
Yep.
And Joel is playing as well as any person in the game right now.
Yeah.
But it's just a numbers game. But Joel is.
So you're not mad at it?
Yeah, I'm mad at that. I'm mad at that.
Why are you mad at it?
Because I think 5-6 years ago, they took the center out of the game. And the center should always be in the game, no matter what. All his backcourt and frontcourt. Joel Embiid is a center. He should be the starting center for the Eastern Conference, period. All this 2 and 2 frontcourt, 3 back, nah, it ain't that.
The center is back.
It's always been 2 guards, a small forward, power forward, and a center. The big man. The big man should be kept on that ballot, not these new rules. So I definitely have a problem. He should be.
Well, then one of those guys would not be on. Giannis.
Doesn't matter.
So I
It's
say
a tough one.
Giannis ain't no center.
I'm not saying it. I'm not saying he is or isn't. I'm just saying that if you notice, there is something that those 3 have in common. They've been to the NBA Finals or won the NBA Finals. So your popularity increases. So people vote when you get to the finals of it. So that should be the motivation. That should be not the motivation, but another motivation.
All right, so read these back to back. You guys are splitting these? Or is Kenny going to do it?
Yeah, I'll do one. He does one.
Okay. Kenny, you lead us off.
Coming in at 1 guard for the Eastern Conference, 6'2.5".
I read the name.
From the Brooklyn Nets, Kyrie Irving.
And from the Cleveland Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell. Kyrie Irving, now an 8-time All-Star. This is his 6th as a starter. He was the MVP of the 2014 All-Star game, averaging 27, 5, and 5. The last 4 games, he's been unconscious. 36.5 points, 8 assists, and shooting almost 50% from 3. And the Brooklyn Nets are currently 4th in the Eastern Conference. And Donovan Mitchell, we know very well about that 71-point game. This is his 4th All-Star. This is his 1st as a starter, and of course, 1st in the Eastern Conference, averaging a career-high 28.3 points per game. Cavs right now 5th in the East. Donovan Mitchell's 71 was the most since Kobe's 81 back in 2006. It is Kyrie. It is Donovan Mitchell. Shaq, your thoughts of the East as you look back at the roster that's been assembled?
Can't be mad at it. All great, all dynamic players. I'm most proud of Donovan Mitchell. Up here, I've probably been the hardest one on him. And I know he doesn't understand this, but I play with a lot of dynamic guards. And it's the same way I made them better. I talk to them the same way.
So you're welcome is what you're saying?
No, I'm not saying that.
Okay.
Great player with or without me. But, when you're a person and you're trying to motivate somebody to get to the next level, your style is your style. And my style was always hard-nosed and tough. So a lot of people, when Chuck, I, and Kenny speak, they don't understand we're coming from a place of love and coming from a place to get your game better. So, but look, playing great, new start. I'm proud of him. Great job, Donovan.
Yeah, he is one of your most unique players in the game today. because of his size. I think he's probably only 6'2", or 6'3" at most. But his physicality, his ability to get into the rim, and probably the biggest thing that's improved in the last 2 years is his passing and his three-point shot. Like his three-point shot, he could be in a three-point contest, the way he shoots the ball. He rivals guys who are known as marksmen in terms of three-point. So his improvement has been in those two areas.
6'1".
Yeah, 6'1"?
6'1".
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, he's.
But he plays above the rim
6'5",
consistently.
6'6".
No, he plays 5. He's like, I say 6'2". I know I was like tall, same size or taller.
Media guide says 6'1".
Yeah, I knew I was like.
Kyrie's played 36 games. Donovan Mitchell 41.
Yeah, you know, like I said, the only problem I had with Zion is he's missed 20 games. That's a lot.
Out of 49.
Yeah, that's a lot to miss.
Would you have gone Sabonis?
Yes.
Who was the next person in votes? Got to go with the vote.
Well,
I
I don't go
I'll
with
have
just the
those
vote.
stats after.
Yeah, but that's with
No, I don't want. No,
popularity.
I'm not. No, it's not. That's all the votes is a popularity contest. That doesn't mean that you know.
Producers of TNT to Adam Lufko behind the cameras.
Exactly right.
Yes, yeah, one job.
You know what? If I'm going to get bullied by anybody, it's
Yeah.
these guys.
Bully you?
Or we're going to talk to HR.